I rebuild trust when I fumbled my lady? Oh, I'm dating a full-fledged doctor.
All right.
How did you fuck up?
I had different ladies.
Wow. She here?
She's here. You want to bring her up?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Do you feel like the trust is fractured?
Absolutely. I mean, what I saw on his phone was a whole bunch of white girls that he was talking to.
The
From the
plot
Bay Area.
thickens. The plot thickens. Katie, what you think?
He's only fighting right now because it's a chance of losing you. Let him lose you so he can finally figure out what it is that he needs to address. Because so long as he has you, he is not going to fix himself. You are too beautiful of a woman. You are a doctor and you have all these accomplishments. And you mean to tell me that this man can't even figure out his addiction? You got to go get your thrill from other women, and you got a beautiful golden diamond that's sitting right beside you? Baby, God don't make mistakes. God don't make mistakes. God reveals what he needs to reveal. Warning comes before destruction. Take heed to the warning that God is giving you. God is telling you right now, this man is not ready for you. And if I give my daughter to this man, he is going to break the jewel that I have in you. Don't let this man break you. Give him to whoever he needs to give him to. He decided to make a choice, and he made a conscious decision when he dealt with those women. You better go on. It is a man out there who is going to protect you, who is going to give you the safety and security. And right now, he ain't the man for you. Yep, that's it.
All right, oh, no! Oh, no, hell no! Oh, hell no! Okay, security!
Boy, we in Oakland.
Security! No! Oh! You know, we've probably done hundreds of these shows. I ain't never seen no like that. Hey, that was a fumble recovery. That was a fumble recovery.
See, here's the thing about this whole conversation. The one thing that they didn't ask him is why did he cheat on his woman? What was she not doing, or what was she doing that made him step outside of his relationship with her? They never asked the man that. Let it be a woman that cheated on her dude. Well, she felt unhappy, she didn't feel appreciated, and it was something missing. What is it that she wasn't doing that made him step outside of the relationship? Was she not giving him sex? And how do we even know that he cheated physically, like it was a sexual encounter? Maybe he just had these women in his phone and he was just talking to them, which is still considered cheating. But I'm trying to get this understanding is that they sat there and praised this woman because, she's a fine young lady, and because she's a doctor. That don't mean she's perfect. Those high-earning boss babe types sometimes are the worst, least feminine women to deal with. They could be a headache. And a lot of them say, oh, a man is intimidated by my money. Nope, there's no such thing as a man on planet Earth. Man, like, oh no, she makes 6 figures. I'm shaking in my Timberland boots. That's not what it is. What happens is a lot of these high earning boss babe types, in order for them to get to that position in their career, they have to have a certain level of masculine energy, a go-getter attitude. They have to go out into the world and compete. That's a very masculine trait. Shout out to them for doing it. But the problem is that doesn't work when you come home to your man. It doesn't work in the context of a relationship, being a loving woman and a mother and all of that. Listen, Heathcliff Huxtable and Claire Huxtable sounds good, looks good on the TV show, but in real life, Claire Huxtable would have been a very masculine type woman to get to that position, to have this high earning job and be a mother, be a wife. Doesn't mean she's a man, doesn't mean she has sex like, yeah, harder, daddy. Not saying it like that. I ain't saying she a no limit soldier in the bedroom. But it's just this boss babe attitude that a lot of women adopt when they become these high earners. That's what comes along with it. You could just tell just by that interaction with him going up asking that question, you could tell she wrote that question and made him publicly ask it. That's exactly how it came off. She's probably a bossy woman to him. And I'm just saying it's a possibility. I don't know. I don't have enough context to diagnose this situation. I'm just offering another perspective of it. That could possibly be the reason why he cheated. Is that the reason that he went to a white woman? Is that really what it is? Are you upset that he cheated, or are you upset that it was a white woman? Ask a lot of these brothers who go from a black woman to a white woman what the difference is. Listen to what the men say. Don't just bash a man or shame a man for what he does. You really need to get into the psyche and understand men and why men move the way that they do. Because if a woman does it, she gets all the excuses and all the praise in the world for real. And who cares if she's a doctor? Women think that a job title makes them a better mate or a spouse. What does it matter that she's a doctor? And then that whole advice to her, like Kitty has some good advice sometimes, but basically telling her to leave and saying that this man doesn't deserve you. And she threw God into it. Like, ladies, y'all need to stop with this selective religious Bible thumping, okay? If it's not going to be God all the way 100%, don't try to conveniently use God. God might have been showing him his future woman with those white women. You thought about that? I'm not saying that cheating is right. I don't excuse cheating, but I just don't think that you telling the woman to leave to make him act right is the best advice. It's actually probably the worst advice. He has to want to change on his own. Because if you leave him, what's he going to do? He's just going to go back to his white women and have the blessing that God actually sent to him in the first place. I'm not saying that that's what God is doing. I can't speak for God. I don't think he would line it up that way. But you never know. So again, the best thing to do is ask him and address him why he felt the need to step out. What was he not getting at home? Okay? Again, I don't condone cheating. I believe if a man wants to step out, you should be upfront with your woman about how you move and what you want to do and how you're feeling, because that way you're not cheating, because you're not cheating her out of thinking that she's in a monogamous relationship. But this is all a bunch of BS anyway, because again, if this was a woman who cheated on her man, they would not be telling the man to step out and find another woman. They would tell him to stay home, work with her, work on himself. What is it that he did wrong? What does he need to change? Why is she going to talk to a whole bunch of other white guys? What does he need to do to be more like those white guys? Yeah. Or better yet, you know damn well they wouldn't be cheering that man on while he's getting another woman's phone number in front of his woman, talking about that was a fumble recovery. If it's that easy for her to get scooped up in front of her current dude, she belongs to the streets. Sorry. Trust me, she's for the streets anyway, because she decided to drag her man onto tonight's conversation and publicly embarrass him like that. Okay? Ain't no man going to do that on his own. What man is going to go in front of a room full of 1,000 people and say, yeah, I kept cheating? You see how he read the paper? Like, he read the shit like he ain't write it. He read that shit like when you get in trouble and your parents make you read shit publicly, I will not steal candy from the corner store anymore. You ain't write that shit. Those was women words. That was called a humiliation ritual. Now, I'll offer this. If the woman actually didn't do anything, if she was giving him all that he asked for, and he just decided just to be greedy and wanted to step out and get some side booty, yeah, go ahead, leave him. But don't leave him because you expecting him to change. Leave him because that's the right thing to do, because you actually deserve better. Okay? I'm under the belief that you shouldn't cheat. Number one. Number two, when cheating happens, you have to weigh your options. Now, they didn't say they was married. They said this was a relationship. I don't know if there's any children involved or what the case may be. So if you're not married, if you're just dating that person, I think the first time cheating happens, go ahead, break up. Leave them alone. There should be consequences for that action, and it shouldn't involve going back, because then they're going to just turn around and do it again. But if you're married and you took those vows, now it's a little bit different, because now you have investment and you don't want to have, what's up, you guys? Crank Lucas the Rap Deuce. And if you're looking for one of the dopest, sharpest, most unique NFTs on the market, make sure you follow Cryptomania NFT 95 on Instagram. He has a very dope collection of anime characters, unique, nerdy characters that represent art, strength, creativity, and just being different. I swear to God, some of these are very beautiful, and this is definitely some of the rarest in the NFT market that you need to check out. Make sure you follow him and get your NFT today. You don't want to have sunken cost fallacy, where you've invested so much into this relationship that just to cut it off would feel like you just wasted your time and wasted your money. So you have a marriage, you have kids. Sometimes just let that man cheat in peace. That's why I say be upfront. If you a man, be upfront. I might step out and go to 7-Eleven from time to time to go get some cigarettes. Don't ask me when I'm coming back. Don't ask me which 7-Eleven I'm at. Don't ask me what I was doing while I was out. No outside babies, no STDs, no public embarrassment. Rich dudes get away with it all the time. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. You got a business, you got a brand, you got music, nobody knows you exist and you need exposure. DM me or email me right now, bookingcranklucas@gmail.com, to get the exposure that you need, and I will share your content on my platform. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I have the audience that you need to get your content in front of. And right now, I'm running the holiday special, so you can get all this exposure for the low. Hit me up right now. I got you.